Hello, thank you for joining me again. As always, consistency is the key, so if you keep showing up, I appreciate it, and I'm sure your body and mind will appreciate it and thank you, if not now, down the line. So yeah, week 5, so we're continuing our journey into yoga. I'm just going to speak briefly before we start today. So yoga is really about getting to the stage where you realise that you're not your body and you're not your mind, the thoughts you have, and that realising they're tools that you have for this awareness that sits behind, that watches thoughts and watches the body. And it's from this space of clarity, which is where we can really practice yoga, when we can be in that state where we're being, okay? When you're in that state, you're not as lost in thought, and you're not as drawn in by the desires of the body. And from this state, you're able to live I would say, a happier life, but also like you can more clearly decipher things and push your energies in the direction that you actually want to. Like, one thing for some reason we're never taught is that just because we have a thought, it doesn't make it true. Now, so much of humanity's living their lives like jumping on every thought that happens, acting on every thought, but really, we all know that we have crazy thoughts in our heads. And what yoga does is yoga creates that space between the awareness and the thought. And when you have that space, you can see, wait a minute, that isn't even true. So why would I act on it? Alright? So what we're doing in our practice is trying to calm these fluctuations of the mind, trying to clear the body, alright? So that we can be more in touch with our awareness and put our energies in the direction that we actually want to go, okay? So, we're going to start by lying down today, okay? So just come to a comfortable position, a position in where you can relax, okay? So we're going to close our eyes, and as always, attention goes to the breath. So just start with a normal, nice deep inhale, and just tell yourself to let go as you exhale. So we're doing this 3 times, breathing deep, and just letting anything we don't want go. So one more. Really fill in the lungs, and then exhale, release. Okay. Then we do 2 rounds of our yogic breath. So breathe in through the tummy first, then the chest. Imagine it going all the way to the top of your head, this breath. And then we're going to exhale from the top of the head, chest, all the way down through the tummy. Okay, we're doing this one more time. Full deep inhale. Letting go as you exhale. And just tell yourself that you can allow your body to relax. And you can allow your mind to relax. And all that means is when thoughts come up, you just let them go, okay? We're not getting attached to them. We're not getting drawn in by them. We're just being like, okay, that's an interesting thought, and letting it go, okay? And as always, it's like watching clouds in the sky. The clouds just keep on passing by, and that awareness just observes them passing by. Okay, so one more nice deep inhale. Letting go as we exhale. Okay, so from our lying position, we're going to inhale as we raise our right knee up, and we're just going to pull it into the chest. Deep inhale, and then exhale, slowly releasing. Back down. Opposite one comes up. Left knee into chest, exhale, release. One more time each side. Really pulling the knee deeply into the chest, full inhale, and then exhale, release. And left once more. Exhale and release. Okay, knees are going to come off the floor to our tabletop position. Hands come out to a T. We take our nice deep inhale. As we exhale, the knees are going to fall to the right hand side. So you're going to move with the breath. You're going to inhale, come back to center. Exhale, knees fall to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. So we're just gently mobilizing the spine. Inhale and exhale. One more time each side. Okay, inhaling back to center. We're going to stretch the legs out long, stretch the arms out long, and take a full body stretch. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms by your side. Okay, this time we're going to bring our right leg up straight, hands behind, deep inhale. We're just going to pause, hold the breath, pull the knee towards a little till we feel a stretch in our hamstring, and then exhale, slowly release. So we're consciously moving with the breath. Inhale as the left comes up. Nice deep inhale, gently pulling the knee towards you. Exhale, release. One more time each side. And release. And finally, nice deep inhale, hold the breath for a few seconds, and then exhale, release. Okay, we're going to roll onto our right hand side, and then slowly come up to our seated position. So we're going to start by bringing our feet together, shoulders down and relaxed. Okay, so we're using our butterfly to mobilize our hips and our groins. Okay, so just allowing their knees to fall to the floor, and you're staying with the breath. Nice deep inhale. Just keep letting it go as you exhale. So each time we're breathing, we're creating that space. Okay? We're not identifying with the thoughts in our head, but we're identifying with that awareness, that silence and calm that lies within us. Okay, one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Okay, bring the knees up, come into a seated position. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders back. Okay, posture is so important. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. So we're going to squeeze the shoulders as we inhale and come up. Relax. Letting go. Okay, mobilizing the upper body. Inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you come down and round. So we're just trying to hinge forward from the hips. Okay, opposite direction. So one more time. Okay, this time we're just going to mobilize our back. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, head comes up, exhale, chin to chest. Okay, so breathing through the nose if you can. So this is mobilizing our spine. But doing this consistently allows energy to move through the body and up the spinal column more freely. Okay, it helps to remove blockages. Three, one, okay, and relax. We're going to come to a kneeling position. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing from a kneeling position. So we're going to inhale, come forward, exhale, chin to chest. So the first one was mobilising our thoracic spine, our upper spine, and this is our lower, our lumbar. Okay, last few. 1. Okay, just come onto my mat. Okay, from there we're just pushing back to our child's pose. Reaching long with the arms and just gently pushing the bum backwards. Take a nice deep inhale and a full exhale. Okay, we're going to inhale as we come up to all fours. Exhale, we tuck our toes for our first downward dog. So relaxing them heels towards the floor. And just gently walking the feet out. And just staying conscious of the breath, because you're using it to release any tension that you find. The breath's so much more powerful. It's another thing I don't understand why we're not taught. Okay? If the breath's calm, the mind will be calm and the body will be far less stressful. Okay, nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax your heels into your downward dog. So you're just gently pushing the floor away. Shoulder blades are open, hips are high, and heels are coming towards the floor. Okay, we're going to inhale, come to our plank. Slowly lower down, and then inhale. Coming into a back bend that's good for you, okay? If you're an upward dog like me, it's just feet and hands on the floor. You can either bring the hips on the floor and come into a cobra, or elbows on the floor. It's called Sphinx or baby cobra. Okay? So nice deep inhale. Exhale to downward dog. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to walk. And we're going to come into a forward bend. So, okay? So completely relaxing the head and the neck. And I want you to visualize in your head being an old tree, okay? Just gently swaying in the wind. Letting go of any resistance. And using the breath like it's the wind. Just relaxing a little deeper with each exhale. Letting go a little more. We'll let go of all the things that have happened in our week. Anything we're holding on to that isn't serving us, that isn't helping us. Be that emotions, thoughts, tension in the body. Okay, we're letting it go. So the head's relaxed so that we're looking at the knees. Okay, we'll bend our knees deeply. Turn our hands over, chair pose. Inhale all the way up. Arms come up long, gentle back bend. And then exhale, slowly release. Okay. Get it so you can see me a bit better on the camera. Okay, so we're coming to the front of our mats. If you're not there already. So if you did last week's, we're going to do sun salutation into a warrior 2. Alright? So we're going to inhale, arms come up, gentle back bend. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward to a forward bend. We're going to step back with the right, drop the knee, flatten the foot, come up into lunge. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, tuck our back toe, step out to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, and then inhale into your back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Don't worry if you ever get the breaths wrong. Honestly, it takes time and practice. Okay? So we're going to take a cycle of breath in downward dog. We're going to inhale, raise the left foot up. And we're going to step it between the hands. Okay? We're not going to ground the back heel, we're going to ground the back foot. So it's at 90 degrees. The heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. We're ready, we're going to exhale, push off. Cartwheel the backhand over, okay? Knees over the ankle, and arms are parallel to the floor. And we're looking right to the fingertips of the front hand. Shoulders are relaxed. And you're focused on the breath. You're strong like a warrior. Okay. Nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we start to hinge forward. Left hand comes down, right hand comes over the top. We twist back to our lunge, okay? Right knee comes down, flatten the foot. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Back toe and step forward and fold forward as you exhale. Okay, bend the knees. Inhale, slowly come up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge forward into your forward bend. Bend the knees, hands to the mat. Step back with the left this time. Ground the left knee. Inhale, come up, lunge. Just gently pushing the hips forward. Deep inhale and then exhale, hands to the mat. Back toe out, downward dog. Okay, take a cycle of breath, full exhale, so you can inhale into your plank. Exhale, slowly lowering down. And inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Okay, the way the camera is this time, I'm going to end up looking at the wall. Okay, so right foot's going to come up. Exhale, step in between the hand, okay? Ground the left foot, heels in line with the arch of the foot, and you're going to cartwheel the top hand over. Knee over the ankle, arms parallel to the floor, okay? And you're looking right at the tips of your front fingers. And you go back to the breath. Looking right at the tips of the fingers, focus, concentration. Okay, we're taking a deep inhale. As we exhale, we hinge forward, right hand comes down, left hand cartwheels over the top. We turn the back foot, drop the left knee, flatten the foot, come up into our lunge. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hinging forward, hands flat, step back out. We're going to come out to downward dog, okay? I'm going to drop our knees, flatten our feet, and we're going to push back to child's pose. So you're just taking a breath to reset. And then we're going to slowly come back up to all fours. We're going to tuck our toes for a downward dog. We're going to bend our knees. Again, we're just going to walk our feet up, come into our forward bend. Take a nice big exhale, relaxing deeply into the stretch. And then we're going to bend the knees deeply, turn the hands over. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, slowly release, consciously like the sun setting. Okay. Standing back and tall. So we're just going to take a moment to notice our posture. So it's called mountain pose in yoga, okay? Seems like the most simple pose, but so often we don't stand tall, okay? So shoulders back, imagine a golden thread run all the way up your spine, and you're standing tall. You're standing as your most confident self, your strongest self. Okay, so chest lifted, shoulders back. Deep inhale, full exhale. So one more cycle of breath. Exhale, letting go. Okay. We're going to move on to a pose called Warrior 3. Now Warrior 3 is a balancing pose, okay? And it can look quite difficult, but we're going to do it in a simple way. So making sure you stand on a nice firm and flat bit of floor, okay? We're going to step back with the right foot and have the left foot forward. So all our weight is going through the left foot. We're going to inhale, raise our arms up in the air. And as we exhale, we're just going to hinge forward, okay? So from this position, this back foot is going to be like my anchor, okay? Once I start to get my balance, I'm going to raise that back foot. But I can always come back down to it, okay? And what we want to do is slowly start to come up into our warrior three. So we're looking straight ahead. We're not holding the breath, we're staying balanced. And again, if you lose your balance at all, you just come back onto that back foot and then slowly come back up again. Okay, a few more seconds. Okay, inhale as we come up. Exhale, we come to our mountain pose. We reset and relax. Okay, move our weight onto the right foot. Left foot comes behind, right on the ball of the foot. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale as we hinge forward. And we're ready. That back foot slowly starts to raise off the floor. We'll find a point to focus on. Stay concentrated on. And if you lose your balance a bit, it's okay. You bounce off that back toe. Ball of the back foot. Okay, last few seconds. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Okay, back to the front of our mats. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we hinge forward to our forward bend. Bend our knees. We're going to step back with the right and the left to our downward dog. And we're just going to walk the feet out one more time. So we're just releasing any tension and we're using the breath as well. Okay, bend the knees. I'm going to sweep the legs to the side and come through to what's called staff pose. So our toes are up and we're up on our sit bones, and we can just use our hands by our side if we wish. Okay? So pulling the toes towards us. We're going to inhale, come up. As we exhale, we're going to hinge forward towards the toes, right? If you find it hard to get the toes, you need to take all the shins, or you can bend the knees a little. Okay, and just slowly come forward. So try not to arch the back too much. I'm going to try and come forward from the hips as best we can, okay? Again, you're just using the breath to breathe into the stretch, creating space in the hamstrings and in the lower back. Okay, last few seconds. Slowly coming up. We're going to bring our feet together like we did earlier for our butterfly. Okay, this time we're going to take our feet a little bit further away and we're opening them like a book if we can. Okay, so that'll help create a little bit more space in our groin. We're going to inhale as we come up. And as we exhale, we're just going to try and hinge forward from the hips. Okay, using the elbows just to create a bit of space. And the shoulders and neck nice and relaxed. So in yoga, the more you can keep your eyes closed and your focus drawn inwards, I like to take it to my heart center. Because if I take my focus to the heart center, it's away from my mind and away from thought, okay? So if you take your awareness to here and just breathe, you can start to get the full benefits. Okay, one more nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Take our hands to our knees, slowly bring them up. We're going to cross them over. I'm going to come forward to all fours. Okay. From here we're going to come to our frog pose. So our knees are going to come out. Don't force them, just come to where it's comfortable. Turn the feet out if you can. If you can't, turn them in. Okay, nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we'll just gently start to push backwards until we feel it bite in our hips. Okay, I say bite, but just till you feel it, feel the stretch engage. And then we just come onto the forearms. Just relax your shoulders and just gently breathe back, okay, into the stretch. And again, if you can just close the eyes, take your attention away from your head to the center of your chest. And just allow yourself to relax with every breath. Okay, just see if you can go a little deeper. We're not going to hold for too long today. We're going to slowly come up onto our hands. Walk the knees back together. We're going to push back into a child's pose. Still reaching along with the arms. And then take a cycle of breath, and then we're going to slowly come forward into a back bend. Okay? And in the back bend, we're just taking our shoulders away from the neck. Breathing deeply. Okay, and then we're going to slowly push back to a downward dog. So you're not holding the breath. Staying with that deep inhale and that full exhale. The more you can stay with that throughout your practice, the more your mind will calm, and the more tension that will be released. Okay, final pose. We're going to drop the knees, and we're going to come up into a kneeling position. So we're going to take our right foot out to the side, and we're going to point the toe outwards. Okay, hands by the side. We're going to inhale, slowly come up. So you're moving consciously. And you're going to bring your right hand down to the right thigh or right shin, and we're just gently stretching through the side body. So we're not bending the arm, we're keeping it long, and just imagine someone's gently pulling your fingers. This is called gate pose. We're breathing into our side body, into our groin and hamstring. Okay, inhale, we'll slowly come back to center. Exhale, slowly release the arms. Conscious movement. Okay, right knee comes down. Left come out. I'm aware it might be the opposite on the video, so I apologise for that. Okay, inhale, come up. Exhale, we take our side bend. Just gently resting the hand, not pushing down. And we're reaching along with that top arm. So we're just gently stretching the side. If you can, you're looking up to your inner elbow. And you imagine someone's just gently pulling your fingers. You're reaching along with that top arm. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, slowly release the arms. Knees together, push back to our child's pose. Okay, cycle of breath. Full exhale. Okay, and we're going to slowly come up. We're going to cross our legs over. And we're going to roll back to our lying position. We're going to pull the knees deep into the chest. Nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to exhale the legs out long. And then we're going to inhale, reach long above our heads. And then we're going to exhale. Release our arms by our sides. Allowing the feet to fall open. We're just gently tucking the shoulder blades under and allowing the palms to face up, okay? And just allow ourselves to relax. Just stay in that lying down position. Just coming a bit closer so you can hear. Okay. And we're just taking a moment to allow the body to relax at the end of our practice. Okay. So we're taking the attention back to the breath. That deep full inhale. And the exhale, just letting go. Taking your attention away from the head to the center of the chest. Staying with that deep breath. And just allow yourself to imagine what it'd be like. What it would feel like to be completely relaxed. For your body to feel completely relaxed. For you to feel happy and content. For your mind to feel calm and centered. Just visualize what that would feel like. Staying with the breath. Just noticing as you do that your arms can completely relax. Your shoulders can drop down and release any tension that they're holding. Your lower back and your abdomen can fully relax. And your hips and your legs can just release their weight. Taking a nice deep inhale, letting go as you exhale. Okay, if you slowly roll onto your right hand side in your own time, and then join me in a seated position. Once you're in a seated position, just shoulders back, nice and tall. Think about good posture. I'm just going to give the palms a rub. Rest them against the center of our chest. Take a nice deep inhale together. Letting go as we exhale. Namaste. As always, thank you for joining me, and I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you.